welcome back to the first TubeTalk of 2021, brought to you at Takapuna Beach.
Live from Takapuna Beach.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's going to be recorded.
Yeah. But it's nice to say live.
So it's made.
Yeah. How's your holiday been, Dougie?
Yeah, it's been good. How's your holiday been?
Been good. Been good.
At Takapuna Beach.
Yeah, and at other places too. But it's good to be back racing.
Yeah.
Gonna kick us off?
Yeah, so some highlights from the Not Done Tube Talks. We had 2 winners on Boxing Day.
Boom. Yeah, 2 winners on Boxing Day. Raposa Repeater won the first race, sat back last. Boom, went past them. And then the last race of the day, Loose Cannon. Well deserved. She sat back, she was last at 1.2.
Just like a cannon and just freaking...
Yeah, but she wasn't loose, she was a tight cannon.
That's
So
what I
exploded.
call it. Yeah, okay.
So that was that was a nice little Christmas present.
The Boxing Day present. We had a winner on the last day of the year.
Yeah, which was quite apt because we had a winner on the very first day of the year, Prince Albert, and then 2020.
Prince Albert.
Yeah, Prince Albert won, and then 2020 kind of went by without much happening, and then we got to the last racing day of the year, and Severine won. So it was a nice way to bookend a year where not much happened for anybody.
Not the last horse that won at the end of the year, but...
No, but it was on the last day. Yeah. And she's going to go to a stakes race next. Richter.
Yeah. And we had a big winner in Sydney.
We did. Mubadas. He won by, put about 5 on them, then eased up, won by 3.5. Yeah, he won easily. He's racing again next week. So we've had a nice little period over summer.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can ramp it up again this week.
So this week at Town Run Friday, we have 3 horses, not in the same race, but this day. Race 3 is Oh He Can.
Yeah, no, he can. 65 1400. Nice draw. Danielle Johnson on board. I think he's got barrier 1. He went really well on Boxing Day in Loose Cannon's race. He got home really well, and he's just looking for the step up to 1400 metres. He's a nice each way bet though. I think he struck the weaker of the 2 1400 metre fields.
Race 4, Darcy Palmer.
Darcy Palmer ran on New Year's Day at Ellerslie, and he actually had 3 of the fastest 4 closing sectionals of the race. He got home really, really well, and he's just looking for 1400 as well. Got a bit of an awkward draw, so he's probably got to get back a little bit with Craig Grills in the saddle. Tarringer can be a front runner's track, but from his draw we probably have to ride him that way, get him balanced up. But I can see him really roaring home. I think he's a nice X-way chance. He's going well. Sectionals have been outstanding his last couple of runs.
Race 8 is Raggy Doll.
Yeah, Raggy Doll. She won first up, and she had 2 ninths since then, but I've actually liked the runs. She's almost one who made them too quickly, and she stepped up against more experienced horses, and she's just been pushed around a little bit and just learning, but she's got home quite nicely in both those races. She steps up to a mile, slightly awkward draw. She'll probably get back around about midfield or so, it's behind, but she'll be relaxed, and I think the mile will suit and she'll get home nicely. She's a mare that I actually think's got a lot of ability and got a lot of time for, but she might just be another preparation away from really strengthening and being there. So I think she's got a big future, but and I think she'll run well on Friday, but I think we'll really see her bloom next prep.
Moving on to Wingatui on Saturday. Race 3 is Alicerra.
Nice 3-year-old that we've got. He's run 2 7ths his first 2 starts of a 1200. He's actually looking for more ground. We probably should have run him over 1400 last start, because he just gets back and runs on. And he just got knocked over last start and took a while for him to just regather his momentum. So the 1400 suits. Nice barrier draw for him, where he'll probably get just midfield just behind, but he should be hitting the line well. The problem is he's on the ballot, needs 1 more scratching to get a run, and I think we're only 50-50 to run. If he doesn't run, we don't make the field. There's a race from at Richter next Thursday.
And race 9 is Aristotle.
So Aristotle came back in really good form, ran a 4th and a 3rd, and then last start, Love Sam won, but she rode him terribly, and she'll admit it. She took off at the 1200, went wide, was 19 wide, all the way, covered a lot of ground and peaked on his run. He's got barrier 3 this time. He's got Wuramu Pit in the saddle, so only carrying 55.5 kilos. So he should get quite a nice run in transit, and be a lot handier, do a lot less work, and if you go on his 2 runs prior, he's a really good each way chance.
And moving on to Flemington on Saturday, 1 runner, race 6, we have Skyman.
The return of Skyman, very, very good, talented, exciting horse.
Matt Ornut's favourite.
Yes, I think it is Matt Ornut's favourite, the Waimiri Wonder, because he bid on him and bought him. 1 bid, he keeps telling me. So he's fresh up. He's a 2,000 metre plus horse. He's running over 1,400. It's too short for him, but he's so good. He's got a bad barrier draw, but he's so good. He'll get back off them. He will be storming home. We think he's a place chance, but he's that talented. If things go well, he could just about knock them off. So fresh up run, and he'll be better next up over a mile. But man, he's got an engine on him.
Now moving on to bit of the week, where this week is Telegraph and
Telegraph race out at Trentham.
It's Tavi Mac.
Tavi Mac. So the Telegraph is a weight for age race, and I think there's probably only 3 really genuine weight for age horses in it. Tavi Mac, Advantage, and Enzo's Lad, and I think they're all good chances. But Advantage is $1.65 favourite, and I haven't gone for her because it's incredibly difficult for a horse to win the Railway and the Telegraph. It happens very, very rarely. It just takes more out of them the Railway than people realise. So I never take the Railway winner in the Telegraph. So that rules her out. Enzo's Lad's won it twice. He's in really, really good form. So I think he's a real danger. But Tavi Mac, I think, is a genuine Group 1 horse. He's got a really good barrier. And I think he's been primed for this race. And I think he's over the odds. And so I think Tavi Mac is our bet of the week. Get on, people, and you can thank me next week.
Well, that concludes TubeTalk.
It does. What are you going to do this afternoon, Dave?
Hang out, go to the movies and stuff.
Yeah, what about swimming out here?
Oh yeah, beautiful ocean.
Yeah, we might do a bit of that and then have a beer later on.
And ice cream.
Perfect. See you guys. See you next week.
See you next week.
King Hot Ice in Westminster, and wider out the Tris Ring, further back Sir Stacey and Mr. Tiz. They're right across the track now. It's Festal on the outside, Westminster, and on the outside Sir Stacey, Courier Bay, Tris Ring, and Mr. Tiz galloping right down the outside, and Merritt poking through on the inside. It's Festal in front, Mr. Tiz and Merritt through on the inside, Festal just in front, and it's going to be Festal and Mr. Tiz was wide out. The angle will be in his favour.